peeps, it's your boy Cooking with Ron. You know who it is. So anyway, I have a supplement that I'm going to make it so that you guys can buy. You can make it yourself. You don't even need anything. But I needed a grinder that grinded up something really fine. So I actually looked on Amazon, went through several of them, and almost all of them. The biggest complaint was parts of the device broke shortly after using, and that would make no sense even if it was half the price for me to buy something just for it to break after I use it. So I came across the Black & Decker, and it had fairly good reviews, and it didn't have anything about breakage shortly after it been ran. So I said, let me go ahead and give this a shot. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this out. Yeah, it's just, somewhat reasonably protected, I guess. Let's see if we, good God. Jesus. All right. Let's get up out of this bag. Okay. So this is what it looks like, right? It looks like the top. Okay. How did the top come off? Wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Oh, there you go. Push down and the top comes off. See, push it down and it lifts up. That's the inside, the way it's supposed to be the grinder, and it feels metal. Doesn't feel like a whole lot of, and this is the top. And the reason I got this was because we often all eat eggs, right? We eat eggs like it's no going out of style. See, in this case, I'm going to use hard-boiled eggs, but you don't have to use them on hard-boiled eggs. There's an extra step you need to take if you go make scrambled eggs, and you got the eggs, crack it, and you make the scramble. You would then take the shell, and you will want to boil the shell for at least 15 minutes in hot water. What this is going to kill off is any bacteria that might be growing on the external of this egg, such as E. coli or anything else. You also don't want to have any cross contamination, so you don't want to be handling the eggs after you boil them, after you've been messing with poultry or any other food without cleaning your hands. The reason for this is that what we're going to do is we're going to take these eggshells, either be it raw or be it cooked like these have been. These have been sitting in hot water for the last 20 minutes. It doesn't matter the condition. Like this egg here is quite fragmented. See, if you can see it, it is broken all the good out. It doesn't matter because all this is going to be ground into a pulp. So the shell is going to be grounded up. So it doesn't matter how the shell looks. It's once the shell has been disinfected by boiling, or if you went and boiled some eggs, that's already happened. You can always reheat them again if you feel that some cross-contamination may have happened. But other than that, what we're going to do is, because these eggs, despite they just came out of the water, it's still a little bit moist. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these eggshells and we're going to put, I think there's one that got a little, has a little eggy in it. We're going to take these eggshells and then we're going to bake them for about 15 minutes at 200 degrees in a conventional oven. Now, what is that going to do? What it's going to do is make these dry the shells out so they're nice and dry. So when we put them in the grinder, they're going to turn into a powder. And then what will happen with this? I know some people have heard, putting eggshells into your garden benefits to plants and things of that nature. But one of the greatest things about eggshells is that it's high in calcium. And once we disinfect, get them grinded up, you can then find a small container to put it in, label it as calcium supplements, and now you have your own calcium supplements that you no longer have to buy, use with the pre-existing eggshells that you already have and use daily. And I think this is the last egg. Yeah. All right, so now we have all the eggshells. That came out of what? 2, 4, 6, 8 eggs, right? So So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a container and we're going to put these in the oven for about 15-20 minutes to let these dry out, and then we're going to grind them into a powder. I'll be back with you. So we're just going to take these eggshells and place them, space them out a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, but we're just going to space them out a little bit so they can dry evenly. And again, we're going to put it in the conventional oven for about 15 minutes at 200 degrees. That's hot enough to dry them out without actually destroying them. And just check for any impurities, such as any egg that might be stuck on any of them. And you want just pure, crusty, dusty eggs. Just check. See, like this one here has a little membrane on it. You don't really need that on there. Alright, we'll just get rid of that. See, no membrane. If it's too much work to get the membrane off, that's fine. But okay, so what we're going to do now is going to put this in for about 10-15 minutes, let them dry out, and the next stage is we're going to do the grind. All right, peeps, here we go. Let's go ahead and take this top off. Put a few shells in here. Now let's see how well this turns out. Now let's find out where the freaking power button is. Huh. Ah, just press down. Okay. It is powdered. It is very powdered. Now let me find something to put it in. Or something we can put this in. Let's see. Something we can put it in that's going to be small enough. Ta-da! Now, what we just created, or made, or however you want to phrase it, is we have did a complete recycle. And I want to show you how fine that is. See how fine this powder is? Very fine. Almost like powdered sugar. Now, what we just accomplished, ladies and gentlemen, is that we took eggshells that would normally go into the landfill, and we created a supplement called calcium. I think it's called a calcium something. I don't remember the name of it. But this can be used as a calcium supplement because it is rich in calcium. You can sprinkle it over your food. You can put it in your coffee. You can add it to whatever you need to, because calcium is great for strong teeth and bones. And a half, I think it's either a half egg or a full egg. I think it's a half egg. It's almost the equivalent to the 1,000 milligrams of calcium you need a day. I may have to double check that, so don't quote me on that. I'm using it straight from memory. But now you have a calcium supplement, one, that you don't ever have to buy. Two, that you can use what you already have at your home, which are eggshells. And you can grind it up into a powder and make you some instant calcium. Hey, that is Ron's hack tool, turning eggshells into calcium. Boom. The only words is that, like I said, if you're going to make an omelet and you have raw eggs, the way the yolk went straight into the product that you cooked, make sure that you sterilize that eggshell. Then you can bake it, make it hard, and then grind it up. This Black & Decker worked really fine. It did not break as some of the other claims of some of the other devices I saw. And so it worked really great. It was only $26. And you can also use this for coffee and coffee and herbs that you may want to grind down. So it's not particularly just to make calcium. You can use it for other things. Like if you have coffee beans, you can grind up some coffee beans. Or if you have some thyme or some other spice that you want to grind down into more of a powdery mix, this is your man, Mr. Black & Decker. It's called a Easy Touch coffee grinder, but it actually has other quotes. Let's see if the box actually has it. When I bought it, it actually indicated other items that you can use it for, which the box does not indicate this. Interesting that the website did, but the box doesn't. But it still does what it needs to do. And it grinds it up into a very fine powder. And of course, this is eggshells, so all you gotta do is wash it out with regular soap and water, and you're done. So, today's hack from Cooking with Ron, calcium out of eggshells. I'll talk to you guys soon. You take care of yourself.